Welcome to day 2 of the 12 Days of Christmas Realignment Yoga Edition. So yesterday we looked at static back. In static back, we are relaxing the rotation out of the spine, we're relaxing our hip flexors, relaxing our shoulders, basically just letting go of all of our compensations and realigning passively. So today we're going to look at something from the Egoscue method called static extension, which is the opposite. So most of us, by virtue of the fact that we spend a lot of time sitting, are really good at flexion. So we're really good at flattening the low back, we have rounded shoulders, we have head forward posture. So it's creating sort of a C shape in our spine. The natural state of our spine, of course, we want to have a little curve down here in our lumbar region. So in static extension, we're just passively beginning to set that up. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in onto your hands and knees and just come into tabletop. In tabletop, you're going to make sure your hips directly over your knee and your wrists are directly below your shoulders. And you're straightening your arms as straight as they can come from. You don't, like I have the ability to hyperextend, you can see that. You don't want to hyperextend, you want to have a little bit of a bend if you're able to hyperextend. So what we want to do then is just move our hands about one hand length forward, maybe 4 to 6 inches. So you're in a longer tabletop, and then you're bringing your shoulders over your wrists. Sometimes people tend to overdo it where you're really dropping your pelvis and then it becomes really a lot of work in the shoulders. You don't want to go that far forward. You want to feel like the hands are pushing you back and you feel pretty stable here. And then you're just passively letting your pelvis drop forward. You're letting your belly drop. You're letting your ribs drop. And we're trying to relax our shoulder blades together. And you might have a lot of resistance to that. We tend to have a lot of tension in our upper back and neck. Likewise, we want to let our head dangle. And again, there tends to be a lot of resistance to letting the head go as well. Just attempting to let that go. So we're just really encouraging the arches in our spine. And then you're just going to hang out here. You're going to work up to about 2 minutes, if you can hold. Just letting everything hang, breathing. If you find that there's too much sensation in your low back, you just pull the hips back a little bit, and then that should relieve the tension in the low back. So you're just hanging out here, breathing. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Maybe when you start, you can only do about 1. And then when you're done your 2 minutes, you just sit up in a way that's comfortable. Try not to go into your habit of rounding. And just sit with that. Notice all the great energy in the chest and shoulders. Notice how the low back feels. So that was static extension. Give it a try. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 3.